look what we have here.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Listen, man, you got some nerve showing your face around these parts.
Look who's talking.
I resemble that remark. Well.
So how are you doing today?
How am I doing today?
Yeah, how are you doing today?
My hand is swollen.
Yeah, so what's up with your hand?
I have no
it's
idea.
Like twice the size of the other one. What's going on?
Well, it's not quite twice the size, but it is big. It is. I'll tell you what. Before we get started in that, let's just jump right into the game. Going to play Disney's Tron for Atari 2600. I hope that you enjoy it because I did. In fact, I've played this game for a very, very long time. I had this game when I was a little kid. So let's check it out and let's see what happens while we play some Tron here on Lake Radio, but with more Atari. Alright, so we're gonna get going, and here we go. Just kind of say, what would you? Why is my hand? I don't know, man. I woke up with a swollen hand, and I have no idea why.
I came home from lunch today, I came home for lunch today, which never really happens, but I did, and I brought you lunch, and you were like, "Hey, check out my hand."
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Just the one. So I don't know. I figure it's some kind of voodoo curse somebody has on us. So there's that. That's no good.
No, that's absolutely not good at all, actually.
You know, and I'm going to tell you, at the end of the night, you made us go into the dollar store, and I wasn't going to go in. I was going to just hang out in the car and come back, be like, oh, please, I can't carry the water or whatever. I don't even know what you're buying. And I found a really cool, perhaps for New Snack City, box of Captain Crunch. And it was Captain Crunch, like all-American red, white, and blue Captain Crunch.
Yeah, it was a hero Captain Crunch.
So, here's what happened.
It's a great story.
I thought that you were standing right by me in the cereal aisle. I got the Captain Crunch off an end cap, right?
Yes.
So I grabbed the Captain Crunch off the end cap, and I jump in the middle of the aisle, and I'm holding the box in my hand and probably look like a maniac. And then I realized you had moved, and these were two girls that were I really shocked them with my Captain Crunch box.
She's looking at you like, wow, Captain Crunch, great.
Actually, I said oops or something, and she started laughing, and so that made me feel a little bit better. So I laughed a little bit, you know, because I said a better person than I would spend all night thinking about it, be all embarrassed because of what happened. I don't know. I know you would, and I thought it was kind of funny. The only thing that I thought was a little rude was that they were Latino, and it was a red, white, and blue all-American box that I was super excited to show them. Which you could take that in a multitude of ways, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then there's also that I was like at least twice their age. So it's a crazy old man throwing.
American.
Oh no, the tank's coming. I hate the tank. I can never avoid the tank. You can't jump over him, really. Maybe you can, but I don't know. You can't jump over him, but he's really... Look, there's another tank. My favorite. I love tanks.
I have a little bit of a percolator for you.
All right, get into it.
Okay, so do you remember last week when it was like boiling hot? Like it was like the hottest it had ever been?
Sure.
Okay. So, I have a list of things that it was so hot.
Oh,
that
no.
Here's what happened.
Is this a
right?
joke list?
You know,
It was...
It's actually kind of not.
It was so hot, you know, it made Rihanna look like trash.
It's half and half. It's half and half.
Okay, well...
What's that smell? It smells like a skunk.
I smell nothing. Okay, there's no skunk in here, so...
Okay.
Maybe you're having a stroke. Does it smell like toast?
No, it smells like a skunk.
Okay, then.
Alright. It was so hot that records were smashed all over the country. It was 100 in El Paso and 110 in Phoenix for 19 straight days.
Yeah, I saw 130 in Death Valley. But oh, I just smell that.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. It's not smelling good though.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know.
Smells more like septic to me than skunk.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay, so also it's so hot The Target employees were now allowed to wear shorts. Apparently, they couldn't wear shorts before, and now they were like, okay, you know what? Now you can wear shorts.
I mean, I don't really,
It's so hot.
I don't really want my, the dude that I'm buying my bedding off of or whatever they can sell at Target. I don't want to see his legs. What is he, a mailman?
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't want to see his legs. What is he, a mailman walking around in short pants? Oh, did you pack your short pants?
People pass out on planes, and they mess themselves.
Yeah, they woke up actually on the beach.
No.
That was only one flight, the Oceanic 815. That one.
Was that a lost joke?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, this is a stream from 2023.
I gotcha.
Just so everybody knows.
It's so hot that the ocean in Florida was compared to a hot tub.
By whom?
By
Manon.
It was 100 degrees in some spots the other day, so it was basically the same temperature as a hot tub.
I mean, it says that it
Science.
was. No, so read that again. Read that one again. Read that one again. I want to be nitpicky.
So hot, the ocean in Florida is being compared to a hot tub.
Yeah, is being compared to. It's just some dude like, whoa, man, it's like a hot tub out here. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. I think it's you. Yep. I'm smelling my cats. Here, you gotta get her off the keyboard.
Okay.
It's streaming, it'll mess everything up. Like the last stream we did where it recorded for 20 minutes, or went live for 20 minutes, and then it was all noise after that. Scratch my hand.
It's so hot, it's causing pandemic level hospitalizations.
Yeah, but did you hear why?
Why?
It's true.
Degree burns,
From
right?
falling down. They pass out because it's too hot and they're not drinking their water. And they fall on the ground and then they get burnt by this pavement and they gotta be treated for degree burn.
It's not good.
It's not good, but you
That's
kinda gotta.
pretty hot.
Yeah, true, but you kinda gotta be an idiot to have that let that happen to you.
I don't know. Look, I mean, it could be really dangerous out there.
Okay, I'm just saying. Where are you at? That you're dying of heat exhaustion, and then you fall on the ground in the pavement, and you're just lying there long enough to get.
You could be walking down the sidewalk, getting from like the grocery store to your house or something.
And why would you do that? If in this temperature, why would you do that?
You don't have a car and you live in the city.
Okay, I'm not talking about the city. I'm talking about Georgetown, Delaware. To be honest, I hadn't considered that they live in the city. That does make a lot of sense.
Yes. The heat index at the airport in Iran hit 152 degrees.
You better be careful running in that kind of temperature. You said Iran. You said.
Yes. A 56-year-old woman in Japan.
Wait. Might be your shirt.
Is my shirt?
No. Go ahead. 56-year-old woman in Japan.
Tried to rob an ice cream delivery truck because it was so hot.
For the ice cream.
No, for the lady. She was so hot, she robbed an ice cream truck.
Ah, that sounds like a joke.
And then, it was actually the hottest 2 weeks ever recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, well, the thing about that is, we've been keeping records of it for about 100 years. So, it's not, a better way to say that for these articles, I think, would be the hottest it's been in 100 years. Because they don't know how hot it was in the 1600s or whatever. You know what I mean? Because they weren't keeping track of it all.
Gotcha, yeah.
See, I just saw the headline. It's so hot in Arizona, doctors are treating a spike of patients who were burned by falling on the ground. To me, that sounded funny.
It's not funny.
Kind of.
It's not funny because I actually work out in the heat, so I know what it's like.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's kind of dangerous. It's kind of dangerous. You just have to be careful.
South Florida ocean temperature tops 101.
Wow.
Potentially a record, it says. This is my version of rapid fire news and comments. I'm literally just reading you some headlines I saw. BBC apologizes for asking Morocco soccer captain if the teammates are lesbians.
Wow.
Actually, I know that story, and it was so weird. So weird. So, I guess they're playing. It's Morocco, right?
Yeah.
And I guess they've got really stringent laws about, you know, being gay or whatever. They have all these laws about it.
Okay.
So even if you were gay, you wouldn't tell anybody because they might put you to death.
Yes. Okay.
And this dude, BBC, worked for the BBC. He was interviewing these soccer players, and he says to the team captain, "Hey, yeah, I know how bad it is in this country. It's terrible for people who are gay. So, what do you say to? Do you have any gay teammates? And if so, how are they dealing with this? You or your teammates?" And
that's not cool.
No, they cut the conference. They cut the news conference off. Had she said yes, it's me. He was literally asking her to put her life on the line.
Right, exactly.
And yeah, so the BBC, I even read their comments about it. They're like, this was such a bizarre thing. It was so bizarre. So yeah, that's another one. NASA employee used COVID funds to grow pot and pay off his real estate debt, Feds say. And to him I say, you go, girl. I say.
Oh man.
What else you got?
Oh, okay. I have another sort of list. I found this kind of interesting though. They're things that the actors bought with their first Hollywood paycheck.
I was gonna buy with my first record contract. I was gonna buy a Rickenbacker guitar, and my first record contract didn't pay anything. It was just a buddy of my friends who put out our first record, so I couldn't pay it with that. And anyway, long story short, I've got I bought myself one because the record contract never came through.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, you still got your prize.
Yeah, well, not nearly as nice as it would have been 20 years ago.
Okay, Jennifer Aniston, she bought a Mercedes that turned out to be a lemon.
It's a lemon? She didn't know the difference between a car and a lemon?
The horror, can you believe that?
I can just imagine her going, my car's messed up, it's a lemon. Screwing with people.
Yes.
Man in underwear steals police car.
Wait, what?
Man in underwear steals police car.
Wow.
Yeah. Next.
Okay. Emma Watson bought a Prius, a laptop, and took her dad on a trip to Tuscany. How sweet.
Oh, the Tuscany. You're going to taste the flavors of Tuscany.
How sweet.
Oh, me papa. Me take me mama to Tuscany.
I love it. I love it.
All right, well, she's
That's
a goody
great.
two-shoes.
Oprah Winfrey, she bought fluffy Ralph Lauren towels.
Yeah, okay.
Aquafina bought a Gucci handbag.
Now, this
and
is
audio editing and composing software.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I could... Composing software? What is she using? Like, what's it called?
Well, not
Symphony?
her brains, apparently.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay.
Tom Cruise paid for one sister's college tuition and bought the other sister a car.
Well, somebody got the better end of that one.
I know. Sylvester Stallone bought back his dog, whom he previously sold off when he was desperate for money.
I think they redid that in Rocky.
They ended up co-starring with him in the first two Rocky movies.
Okay, then. I do know a little bit about stuff.
And Joe Keery from Stranger Things went home to Chicago and bought a Chicago hot dog.
Who?
Joe Keery.
Yeah, I just realized you're not even anywhere near the microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who Joe Keery is, but okay, that's fine.
Okay, that was it.
That's it?
Yeah.
It's all your prep?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
No, I have other things.
All right, let me jump in here. Obama's personal chef drowns near family's home on Martha's Vineyard.
No.
It's
that's
been a weird
awful.
day. Yeah, no, it really has. It's been a very, very strange day. All kinds of stuff's going on that is happening right now. Lots of stuff.
What else do you got?
What's that?
What else do you got?
Well, it's a good question. What do any of us have, really? Okay, what's his name? Elon Musk. He changed the Twitter logo to an X.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Does that bother you? Did you see it?
Yes, I did. It is weird.
I don't mind
It's just weird. I don't know. I'm so used to Twitter being a bird.
It's just
and
like
now it's an X. and it's just weird.
It's like he's just showing you this is not real. Nothing's real. X. We're a dystopia.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I don't really feel like any particular way, really.
So I said,
mean, it's just a thing.
Somebody asked me about it. Like, what do you think about that? I'm like, I don't think anything about it. I literally did not think anything about it.
I know. It's not like I have like these strong feelings. Like, I can't believe what is he thinking? There's something behind this.
There are
like,
but there are people that are acting like that. I'm not. This site is terrible, man. I can't believe it.
Why?
NASA's mission to collide with an asteroid sent a swarm of boulders into space.
Really?
Yeah, a swarm of
You
them.
would think that would be like a bigger news.
Is that the plural form though of
Boulders?
Yeah, a swarm of boulders. You know, like it's a what? It's a murder of crows, a group of penguins. You know, a hatch.
Yeah,
A
I do.
a clutch
a swarm, I would say a bundle of boulders.
No, bundle makes illusions of it being wrapped up in some way.
Okay.
It's bundled up.
Okay, I got
But they weren't bundled up because, as it says here, they were strewn about in a swarm of.
Huh.
But a swarm is like.
Yeah, but like bees are in a swarm, right?
Yeah, and they go, but that's purposeful, and they're going to attack or whatever. The boulders don't have minds, so they can't swarm. I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of think it's swarm. I'm going swarm.
Swarm of asteroids.
Yes, swarm of asteroids.
Woman found dead after grizzly bear encounter near Yellowstone.
See, bears.
Yogi really wanted that picnic basket.
No, stop.
He did.
Stop. No.
They said Yellowstone, Jellystone, same thing.
I got one for you. Japan Airlines is now letting people rent clothes so they don't have to bring their own luggage. Thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't. I would. Here's the thing. I don't think the airlines should do it. But, like hotels, they have a whole change. You can go. You check in. You open up. You got a brand new wardrobe for the next 3 days, and then you wonder yourself, who else was wearing these pants?
Right. No, I mean, I'm with you. I don't think it's probably the airline's responsibility. But that's actually pretty cool. Like, I kind of like that. Like, you check into your hotel and you have, everything you need. You got suits and ties, and if you're on a business trip.
I mean,
maybe they could be like, hey, what are you coming for? Are you coming for, like, vacation? Are you coming for business? And then you kind of get to pick out your wardrobe. And it's just right there waiting for you when you check in. How cool is that?
Sounds like a pain in the butt.
No, it sounds great.
Okay, I mean, if you say so. I don't really. I mean, how are they going to know what you like? How are they going to know that you like to wear your pants at least 2 sizes bigger than they should be?
Well, you can order them 2 extra sizes.
But no,
you got to tell them your size.
2 extra sizes? I don't want to exercise.
I mean, how are they going to know what size clothes you wear anyway? You got to tell them what you wear.
Yeah.
So just tell them you want big clothes.
Okay. It's just this is just another example of the modern world trying to make things easier, and they're making it way more complicated.
No, I don't think it's complicated. How is it complicated?
You don't know. You haven't seen the online form. You got to fill out pants insurance. You got to get the insurance on your pants. Are you bringing underwear? Are they supplying that? Because if you're packing your underwear, then you're going to be packing anyway. You might as well pack an outfit.
That's a good point.
I know.
Well, maybe you don't wear underwear.
Well, I don't, but that doesn't mean that other people don't.
That's true.
Most other people do. In the civilized world.
Right.
I'm sure there's people out there, non-contact, and they've never been around other people. I'm sure they're letting it all hang out. But for me, it is what it is. Why'd you say that? Why'd you say it like that?
What?
You said let it all hang out. What was that about? What was why did you say that?
I did. You said that.
Somebody said it. Somebody said
it. The #1 junk food in Delaware is Sour Patch Kids.
That's so stupid and not true.
You don't believe it?
That Sour Patch Kids are the no.
Number one.
No.
Well, I tend to agree with you because anytime I go somewhere and I'm in the candy aisle, which happens quite frequently, believe it or not,
Mm-hmm.
there's always Sour Patch Kids. So if there's number one,
Right.
why are they so readily available?
Yeah.
You would think they would always be gone.
I don't know.
As opposed to like Skittles and Starburst. Skittles and Starburst are very hard to find.
Here's the problem with this. They're the number one what?
Number one, junk food.
Yeah. You're junk food, which
Right.
encompasses a
Chips,
lot.
With chips, yeah.
I mean, anything really. Chips, little sausages, you know.
Cheese platters.
I mean, you truly. A charcuterie board, whatever. Out of all that stuff, fondue, you like the fondue? You dip it in the oil, spill it on yourself. Pizza bagels, pizza rolls, Totino's. None of those are more popular than
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids. I call shenanigans on that. I don't think that's an accurate. I don't even think it's accurate. Accurate. It's not even accurate if it's just candy. I don't think it's number one candy.
No, yeah.
I've never seen anybody like, man, I'm gonna go. You got some. Having a battle royal behind you.
Oh no.
Because she's in yummy spot.
Why is she in another cat's spot? That's just rude.
Why is this other cat right here talking into the microphone with me?
I don't know. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. Are you ready for another list?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Although I'm ending my game here. And we're going to play the next game because we're already in for 20 minutes. Okay?
Okay, so I have enough time to do this and maybe facts, and then we'll play the other game.
Okay. I'll just let it go for
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Can I see the thing? Please, kitty? There we go.
Someone found a lost phone and saw the owner's embarrassing list of life goals.
Okay.
So 5 of them are pretty standard, and the other ones were a bit more unique. So there are 8.
Okay, go
of
for it.
them.
Go
Okay.
for it.
So here's the ones that are fairly standard. Number 1, get jacked and be 191 pounds.
Okay.
Fair, right?
I guess. Depends on what he looks like.
Quit all nicotine.
Okay.
Have $25,000 in a bank account.
Good luck with that.
Have a motorbike.
Rob a bank.
That's the next step.
Yeah.
Have a motorbike. And get good grades in college.
Okay.
Now, here are the last 3 that are a little bit more unique.
So these are life goals, not like things to do this year.
Right. These are life goals. Things you got to do before you die.
Okay.
Get better at fighting.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Have 3 girls on the roster.
Oh my gosh.
And don't get a haircut for 3 months.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean,
So, do you have, like, life goals?
Nope.
Like, things you absolutely want to do before you die?
no, do you? Stop trying to jump on the keyboard. Goodness gracious. Look at you. Why are you doing that?
I think so. Like, I think I want to go at least to, like, other countries. Like, and see other Disney worlds. Does that make sense? Yeah.
To see the Disney World? Sure.
Yeah.
To visit all the Disney's parks.
Yes, I think so. That would be a really good life goal for me, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Paris, France, Shanghai, Disney. You
Yeah.
know, all those places. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it would be super cool to just be able to go. Just go for, like, I don't know, 2 days. It'd be great. Just to go see them.
I mean, it sounds like you're making it up as you're going along.
I mean, not really. It's something I've thought about.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's just like the way you're talking dreamily, like, maybe I'll just go for a
Well,
day.
I made up
maybe
the
2.
couple days part. I mean, my life goal was just to go to those places. I'm thinking more about it as I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm actually making plans in my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But my life goal is to die penniless.
No.
Sure. Why not? Spend it now while you're here, because you can't take it with you, baby.
I mean, that is a good point.
No, I don't know. I don't really have. I don't like to think like that. And I know you're supposed to think like that, so what are you speaking to being, right? But I don't know. I feel like.
What are you playing?
What's it look like?
Some weird pinball?
It's pinball for the Nintendo.
Is it a clown?
No, it's just pinball.
Well, why does it look like it has a face?
I don't see what you're seeing.
Well, not right now, but on the other screen, that literally looks like a face. Look, there's 2 eyes, a nose, the teeth.
We don't have to play it.
I'm just saying, it's got a face, and it looks kind of scary. I think it would scare children.
Okay, here's the thing. It absolutely wouldn't scare children, because it's not even scary. I mean, it slightly resembles a face, slightly. But it's certainly, why would that be scary to a child? What's it going to do to the child? Eat him?
I mean, why does his teeth turn into little duckies?
Those are eggs, fool.
No, stop.
Well, anyway, so here's the thing. Last stream, you played a couple of pinball games.
I did.
And I thought we could keep your pinball mania going by playing a couple more. So I picked out 2 for you.
Okay.
And this is the first one. If you don't want to play it, then you don't have to play it. If it's too scary for you.
Something's kind of scary, but I'll play it.
I feel personally attacked by that. I spent a lot of time trying to pick these games out.
No.
Yes, I do. I feel attacked.
I know, but I'm just. How do you not see that?
How are you? How are you functioning in regular society?
I mean, how not?
Because that is not okay. I'm not gonna get into a petty argument about whether or not that's a face. It looks like a pig's face. Those are the boars. You know how they have the boars have those teeth.
Yes, exactly.
It's a pig's face, not a person's face. All right, fine. We'll play something else.
No. Let me play.
Press the center button for here. Hold on. Center button for start. These are the buttons you do for those.
Okay, for the paddles. Okay.
You're not playing now. I like how she started playing the demo screen. That was my favorite.
Okay, and then you do this.
You press one of the buttons. What are you pushing the start button for? You think start is going to drop the plunger from the?
I don't know how to play pinball. Oh.
Okay, so I actually thought this game of this pinball game was kind of very cool. I'm gonna give you some details about it.
I can't see the paddles. Okay, tell me all about this pinball.
Well, as you see on the title screen, there's a copyright date of 1983, making it one of the earliest Nintendo games. Came out in 1984. Developed by Nintendo and HAL Laboratory. That the ones that made Kirby.
Oh wow, really?
Yep. Published on Nintendo for the NES. It's based on a Game & Watch unit of the same name, and was first introduced for the Famicom in Japan in 1984. Later released as the arcade game Nintendo vs. System in Japan. In 1985, it was a launch game for the NES in North America. Black box game. The action series. This is, if you were one of the very early adopters of Nintendo, this is one of the first, 16 or whatever it is, games that was released. And, graphically, it's. I mean, think about the video pinball that we had played last video for Atari 2600. It's certainly an upgrade to that. As far as the graphics go. Gameplay-wise, it's okay. It's not my favorite.
It's not my favorite as well. I would say the exact same thing. I'm playing it and it's fun. It's fun.
Have you gotten to the Mario screen yet?
No.
All right, that's the best part.
It's game over for me.
It turns into a mini game of Breakout, and Mario's in it, which is cool.
All right, that's super cool.
All right, little seals and penguins.
Oh yeah, little penguins. He's super cute.
Yeah. I think that's the penguin from Ice Climber. I'm not quite sure though. I never really got into that game.
I thought he looked like the penguin from Pingo.
Well,
I mean, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
so what?
I know, like I keep falling down between the things too.
I think they're too far apart.
I think you're right.
So what happens is if you get all those playing cards, that's when Mario comes out, I think.
Ooh, okay.
You know, this might be the only Nintendo game that has the name Nintendo emblazoned across the center of the screen.
Good point. Like, don't forget, you are part of the Nintendo family right now.
It's really, it's really a strange assortment of characters. They got penguins, they got the Nintendo sign, they got your wild boar that you hated.
Like,
Look at that.
It's right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
and it's got
totally right
then it's got cards. I wanted to show you the Mario thing.
It's gonna be tough because like the paddles are not the greatest.
They're too far apart.
They're too far apart, exactly. Most definitely. It's like you can't help but just fall in between
Yeah,
them.
you have no chance.
Right, exactly. Like, look. Yeah.
Nothing I could do.
Yeah.
All right. Your turn.
Okay.
Give me 1 second here. Okay.
Are you changing games? Oh, no, I'm gonna
No,
play
no.
this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's going crazy. Ooh. Oh, okay, now it's going into the face. Oh, and it went right in between the paddles. Oh, what's that do? Oh. I was excited and I was like, oh.
Yeah. What's the 37 mean?
I have no idea.
37 penguins?
There's a penguin. It's not a penguin.
Oh, come on.
Oh, okay. I get one more chance.
I was playing this on my handheld earlier. For some reason, it was so much better.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. Do good stuff. Come on, do good stuff. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, do good stuff. I don't know, but it keeps like turning the ducks into eggs and then the eggs into ducks and then
It's like you don't know you don't know whether you're coming or going.
I know. I mean, it is fun though. It is fun. You know, honestly, I think it gets more fun the more you play it.
Really?
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna cheat.
Hey, what? How you gonna cheat?
How? This controller has turbo on it for the one button, so I'm gonna have it always be doing that. see if that helps.
What? Okay, like that's absolutely too much. Nope, not working.
No, it's not working. Oh wow! Damn it! No fair.
Oh, well, at least you got to see Mario.
Yeah, it's true. Had to cheat to get there.
You had to use turbo.
Yeah.
Turbo-tastic.
I'll tell you what. When I was a kid, I always used turbo. Always. We didn't really think of it as cheating back then, though. Now it's like, oh, you're not doing it correctly.
Right,
But
right.
back then it was like, oh, well, it's gonna help me beat the game. Okay.
I was looking to see where it showed the points. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Boy, that must be one springy thing he's holding.
Ooh, wow. Okay, this is kind of fun.
I know. Oof.
That was a good save.
Yeah,
wow.
babe.
Uh-oh. Oh. If only he could.
I wonder if I got any points for that.
I think so.
Okay. So, here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna So we just found out that this was based on a Game and Watch game, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'd like to check that out real quick and see what that's like.
Let's do it.
Now, rather than and then I'll do a tease at the end for the third game, or for the next,
Okay.
It's honestly it's one that we'll want to play for quite a bit. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just take a quick break while I set this up, and then we're gonna. Okay, let's do this. Okay, back. Let's see. I've never played it on here, so I'm not quite sure. Okay, there we go.
Oh my.
Yeah. So these were like basically on watches. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I wonder if there's any sound to it.
Yeah, I guess right now there's no sound.
All right. Oh, it's me changing the clock.
Well, that's fun.
Come on. What's the problem? I did that on purpose. All right. Sorry. Okay. So this is how it works, I guess. Now my question is, how do you start it? Because it looks like it's going on its own. Like I'm not.
Oh,
You know.
you're not actually doing anything. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Did you press the middle start button?
It's not.
That's not how it works.
Not this one.
I got you. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, okay. All right, I see it. Now, what would happen is this would have a bunch of artwork on the screen that was like painted on or whatever. Not painted on, but decals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So, like right now, see, it's hitting stuff, but we just can't see it.
Oh, I see.
I gotta tell you though, as far as a little handheld game from the early '80s, of which I had several, this would be a fun one, provided it's got the correct graphics. Because, I mean, you can't get wrong with pinball. Pinball never gets old.
It's so true. I know.
All right, so
Oh wow.
this one's a little different than the other one. It's left right on your gamepad controls it.
Okay.
I secretly think that it's so neat that people have made an effort to make these games available. It would blow my mind back in the 80s to have seen this kind of technology, technological, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll tell you what, there might be a lot of things in life that are rotten, but my 8-year-old self would marvel at the things that we've got in this.
Yeah, it's so true. Oh boy. Oh, there he goes.
I can be honest with you, this is more fun than the first Nintendo one we played was.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be the judge of that.
People made tray cards for these. I could probably get them to work, but I don't. You know, I really could do. I could do it as a transparency over top of it.
I definitely want to try it like this, though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it now.
Oh yeah. What does that mean?
I think that's mine. Game over. All right. So remember, left and right. This drops the plunger.
Okay.
Okay.
So left and this one. So this one and this one.
No, left and right on the gamepad.
Oh.
Nothing. That stupid hand doesn't do anything.
That stupid hand.
It's just sitting there. I want to press a button.
It's true.
I know I already told you how to do this.
Oh. There we go. Okay, this is like really, really fun.
I told you. I did.
Yeah, no, like this is oh no, this is great.
Yeah, so this is a Nintendo game as well. I don't know when this one came out. Could be anywhere from the late 70s to. Oh, here we go. Oh well, no, I don't know. December of 1983 is when it came out.
83?
Yep.
Wow.
Initially sold 250,000 units.
What? Oh. I didn't do it. Can I play again?
Yeah, go for it.
How do I start it?
Let me do it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, here we go. Oopsie. I hit the wrong one.
Yeah, there's not really too much to say about it other than
No, this is like the coolest.
I kind of always like the lo-fi aesthetic, you know what I mean? It amazes me. It's one of the reasons why I like Atari so much and why I still play it, is because the simplest of games can be the most fun. And it's amazing how much they can do with such little technology, you know, available at the time.
Oh. Do you remember what your high score was?
131,000. So you're well on the way to beat me. So I think what I'll do is I'll cut this part out for the podcast, but just that first part is the podcast.
Sounds good.
That's my plan. Because we're also putting these out on, you know, YouTube and everywhere. Why? I don't know.
Oh no.
Well, you beat my high score. Oh, you have another ball too. Wow.
Yeah. Oops. I hit the wrong pedal.
You know that pizza's not going to last till tomorrow morning.
Oh.
I only had.
That was so much fun.
I only had two slices of it though.
You did? I had 3.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking something up on here on my DS.
Okay.
There were these Game & Watch collections that came out for this, and I just wanted to see what games were on here, to see if that was on there. I don't think I can't find anything online about it as I'm looking right now. Now, Oil Panic, Donkey Kong Greenhouse. That's the first one. All right. Well, you know what? We're almost done then. I'll tell you what. Let me just see if I got. Nope, that's all I got. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. You want a preview of the next show?
Yeah.
The next pinball show?
Yeah. All right. So what's going on next show?
All right. So, do you have anything else topic-wise, or are we good?
No, I'm good.
All right. Let me close this out. I said, let me close it out, not make it bigger. All right. So, take a look at what I got planned for the next time we do a show about pinball.
Okay.
All right.
Wait. All right. Let me see. No! Oh my gosh. This is great.
So this is DS, and this is run on the DS SMU Me, which allows you to use your mouse as the stylus. Which I tell you, I love some of the games, like Metroid Prime Hunters on the original DS is a great game, but my hand cramps so bad when I try to play it, I eventually give up. So I might be able to, you know, now I gotta use the mouse, which might be better. Same with Spirit Track Zelda. But yeah, this is gonna be what we're gonna give a shot to next time around. It's the oddest, I would say, contribution to the Metroid series.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime Pinball takes a serious game and turn it into a silly. Oh, I know. Then there's Metroids in it. You can drop bombs in it. There's a multitude of things you can do.
Wow.
And they're very, very generous with keeping your ball. But look at this. Look at this part.
Wow. That is incredible. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. So we'll do that either tomorrow or on Thursday, depending on what happens with the Alien press conference. Because I fully expect this Alien press conference tomorrow to be like, well,
Good aliens.
they're here.
No.
Let me introduce my friend. I can't say your name, or I'll have to rip your tongue out. But that's all right. As always, we say good luck, God bless, good day, sir.